Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Hunter. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today, I have got a lightweight, compact rear kitchen stunner. I mean, this is a fifth wheel that's 28 feet, 11 inches, and just at about 8,500 pounds dry. So, I mean, talk about zipping in and out of some of your campgrounds. Weekend, dip in and dip out with ease. This is in that perfect little spot. If you don't want something monstrous, but you want the extra head height over a travel trailer. Now, all the good stuff, length, height, geez, oh Pete. Length, height, tank sizes, awning sizes, including a link for the price, will be down in the description. So make sure to check that out. But I think Rockwood just absolutely, crushed it with this camper. A lot of people do small rear kitchens, but I don't think they do it quite like this. I mean, when you walk in, it does not feel claustrophobic. You have good head height. You also have good slide height at about 6'1". But I really like what the slide over here offers. One, you get more countertop space than just about any rear kitchen in this segment. Plus, you got a really cool spot to sit down, have some breakfast, read a book. The TV is directly across the recliner. But I think, one, this is beautiful, but also what I imagine is not only on the perfect days, like today is beautiful, perfect camping weather, but when it is raining out, can I stay sane inside my RV? And I think this one definitely checks off that box. You have the slide here, which is going to feature your, recliner that kicks out to where if you need, that friend that had a couple too many apple juices or the grandkids are staying with you, they kick back nice and flat. They're pretty darn comfortable. For a weekend, I could sleep in something like this, but they're also going to have stainless steel cups, a charging port, and a place, to store some of your stuff. But I mean, it just opens up the kitchen to so much extra room just to walk around in and just not feel kind of bunched up. The windows, due to the slide height, are very, very large. They're also going to be tinted. They all open up so you can catch good breezes, get some of the, kind of the steam or the stink out of here, depending on, if you're a smelly person or not, I guess. I don't know. But you also have your half Dracula and your full Dracula. So if you don't like the sun, you do not have to see it. Now you flip it around. Like I was saying, the TV is located right across from this viewing center. But what I also like is the kitchen is right here. So, like if I'm cooking up, I could still sit here, have a conversation, move the TV over, watch it a little bit and still be, kind of here hanging out with my wife and not being kind of, tucked away. I mean, you're in the corner, but you're not tucked away from, the rest of it. It's just a real functional setup. You're also going to see that they didn't skimp out here because this is the Signature Series. You get the solid surface countertops. Babe, if you're watching, I love you. And you're also going to get an outlet down here as well. I do believe, let's see here. Yeah, right back in that back corner, you have an outlet. So if you want to set up, like a little a Keurig section or a blender, if you're zipping in, zipping out, you can. Now also with outlets, you're going to get a couple more, back here as well because you have that power tower. So 2 more outlets, USB and a universal C along with windows. Again, just to kind of catch a good view and, keep the ambiance up, keep the sanity going. You don't feel trapped up. You're going to have 4 of these. All the bottom 3 are just not going to have the separation for the silverware. You have a more residential style oven than most of your campers out there. So you have the 3 top burner right there to whip up all the fixins. You also have an oven, which is borderline big enough for a turkey. I mean, it's maybe like a small turkey. You could fit there. You got more outlets over here. And then you flip around, and now you're at your sink where you have, you might want to pause on this before I kind of ditch it. It kind of goes into the interior features, the inverter, the shower miser. We'll get into that. Yada, yada, yada. Well, I mean, you can read. So rewind, pause if you want to go over that. But right here, you have your stainless steel undermounted bowl with your little wiggly woo drying racks. Hitting those dishes from all angles. And then you're also going to get the glass insert, which I think looks pretty cool because it's got the etching in it. But that's going to go, all the way across, over the way. Right here you have your Magic Chef microwave, which is going to have, all the important stuff, your veggies, melt, potato, a snack menu. I always love snack menus on microwaves. Just kind of crack me up, but it's becoming more and more popular. Hands-free right there, so you don't have to worry about it, slamming down. You can stow away whatever you want. You have a fan on the ceiling. You're going to get 2 ACs, and right there is going to be, your speaker, so you can get this thing bumping. Now you have another power tower right above, kind of where I would be calling like, the kind of the junk space. I mean, I would throw everything that I'd never plan on seeing again, right down here. But again, maybe the blender goes here because again, you're dipping, in and out, having some fun camping. More storage for more stuff. You also have the LED backer there up front. And then right here is going to be a really nice sized pantry, and that is deeper than I was expecting. That is absolutely for sure. Kind of caught me off guard there, to be quite honest with you. And then right there, more overhead storage. So that's going to be, the back kitchen. Again, this model is the 2024 Rockwood Signature 281RK. And if you guys have made it this far, if you don't mind, drop a comment, say hello. It helps me out, or I wouldn't be asking. So right here is going to be your control center. So your awnings, your slides, water heater, both electric and gas, your tank heater so you can camp a little bit earlier into the spring, later into the fall, all your lighting controls, your tanks, and your battery levels. You're also going to have your zones 1 and 2 right here for your heat and your AC, and then your solar amp charge controller so you can see what the solar's doing. This will have a 200 watt solar panel, by the way. Now we are back into the bathroom where you're going to notice you have a really nice size shower with the Tri-Glide glass series to let you get in a little bit easier. You also have a little place where you could sit down, shave your legs, or just let the hot water hit you. And speaking of hot water, this right here, you flip that little piece down, and then it'll stop water from coming out of the sink. And then that tape will turn white, so that way you know that the water is nice and hot. And then, you can jump in the shower and kind of do your thing. You're looking at about 6'8" here up into the ceiling, probably 6'3" right there. So, for your taller people out there, it's going to be suitable for you. Stainless steel, bowling gun, bada bing, a bada boom. You also have the control for the max air fan, which is sitting right up above me, again to help circulate, some of that air. Going to be a little bit tight sitting into the toilet, I would say. Let me see. Well, it's actually not that bad. I was expecting it to be a little worse just by the visual. A little tight over on this side, but I mean, honestly, that's about as small as you could go and still maintain being comfortable, I would say. So they did a good job of not taking up space, but also still giving you enough space. And I also like this light right here, which, by the way, these switches, you can control individual lights there, as you can see. Let me use the mirror. So that's pretty neat too. I like that little bar there. It just kind of adds to it. And now up into the bedroom, even though this is a mid-profile, shorter, under 30-foot fifth wheel, you still get good head height, as I continue walking as it slopes down. I mean, really all the way up until this step, I'm walking, like normal, and I don't think I'm ever going to stand that close over to the closet. You have an east to west slide here for your queen size bed. You're also going to get outlets and USBs, and then outlets and USBs along with your shelving. So, your cell phones, your water bottles, your CPAPs, all that good stuff can be placed and powered up. Headboard, 2 windows, shades, breeze. Nice little handle to help you kind of get up in there, and you notice it is all going to be aluminum framed, and you also have the strut system there too as well. Flip it around, you got yourself a dresser where you can put dresser stuff, so all of your different boxers and whatnot can go right there, and a whole bunch of other stuff too. You got an emergency exit, so pull, push, and plop. You can get yourself out in a hurry. And then a window for great views. Got my Civic right there, little 17 scooter bug that gets good gas mileage. Just put new tires on that bad boy. You got the Insignia TV. You can watch TV. Good storage action. 2 of those as well. Soft close. And then I like the black glass insert. I just think that looks really sharp in general. And then you got a little shelf here. Storage there for, some hanging clothes. And then, of course, you got some more pull-out drawers there up underneath. But I think that about rocks it out here for the inside portion. Ooh, fuse box. But again, it's the 2024 Rockwood Signature 281RK. And I did forget to mention, this is pre-prepped for the Gateway 5G. So if you want to do some working on the road, you can sit down here, clickety-clack some emails, and, you know, get some internet into this if that's something that you're into. Now, all the specs, again, will be down in the description along with a link for that pricing. And now we're here on the exterior portion of the tour. You can see it's got a nice kind of light neutral with the blacks and the grays kind of sprinkling on through. This is what I was talking about being mid-profile, how it kind of slopes down. That keeps down on weight, that keeps down on cost. And, you know, not everybody just needs some massive fifth wheel that I primarily do here, you know, on my channel. You have electric leveling for this one in particular. You're going to have your pass-through storage right here, which is going to have kind of a linoleum floor to kind of rough it up, tough it up, throw some stuff in there. And then notice that it is welded at all points too, so you get a good view of the frame. You also have outlets here and a cable hookup. And then you have hot and cold water. Hot and cold water. This is going to be your water heater. So I guess, yeah, you have hot and cold water, but said it in a weird way. The steps are the nice and easy kind, which I'm digging that Rockwood does on their fifth wheels. So let's just say if you are, you know, maybe you're prone to some accidents, you're a little bit older, or maybe, you know, I don't know, you got a child putting this thing down. This is the strut assist stairs. So, I mean, I'm just doing it with 2 fingers. And, I mean, you can hold it up so you don't have to worry about it slamming back down on you. And anytime you're shopping, if you're out on the lot, when you first walk in, just look left or look right. If you see something that looks like that, that's how you know it's going to have this. You have your safety rail right here, and then you have your dual axle. They're Goodyear Endurance tires. Nothing too much to go over there, but a better tire, and they have the tire pressure monitoring system. So basically, it'll scream at you when the tires are getting overinflated, underinflated, you know, all of that good stuff. Metal wrapped awning with the LED lights there up underneath, and yeah, provide you some good shade when you're zipping around. You have a bumper with a 300-pound weight capacity to put on, you know, maybe like a bike rack or some extra totes, and then a ladder to get on top of your fully walkable roof. You're prepped for the rear observation camera, so it's a 4.5-inch screen that suction cups right onto your windshield, so that way, you know, you can see what's going on with some distance markers there behind you. You're also going to get an outside shower located right here, so hot and cold water, you know, much like that furnace. And then you got your 50-amp connection here, and then your dump valve will be located right here along with your spare tire. And notice that it's a heated enclosed underbelly, again with those 12-volt tank heaters. So it's keeping you, you know, nice and toasty for you when you need it, or cool, I suppose. Potable water right here, and this is going to be your docking station. That's got its own dedicated door, which is all going to be slam latch, and they have the metal latches there too, which are held up by magnets. So hot and cold water in the form of an outside shower here as well. And then you're going to have a black tank flush, which is going to be a sprinkler system there for your poop tank, city water connection, and then all of your antifreeze inlets and just, you know, your bypass valves in general, along with another outlet, and then a heavy-duty filter for your water there too. There too, buckaroo. Electric leveling, auto. And then you got propane here behind this door. And then up front, you got your docking lights. Let's flip those on. And you can see you got some good storage, place to put some batteries. You even got your battery disconnect. And that little yellow doodad right there, that's for your tire pressure monitoring system. But all right, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the tour. Hope you have a wonderful day. Sure is a beautiful one here. Hopefully it is for you. This is the 2024 Rockwood Signature 281RK. My name is Hunter. Catch you next time. See you. Meow, 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 no, 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 meow, no, 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 meow, no, 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 no.